Andile Mpisane and his mom allegedly ganged up on a security guard while Sithelo Shozi returned to social media with her throwing jabs and a lot of shade towards Andile and his wife Tamia Mpisane. And another story, reckless driving from a police officer who almost ended the life of a celebrity singer Vusi and his crew. Finally, new information on the death of TV personality Shongwe emerged, possible drug overdose case. Hello everybody and welcome to Fresh Trends. A security guard working at match between Amazulu FC and Royal AM at Moses Mabhida Stadium in Durban has come forward to accuse Royal AM boss MaMkhize and their son Andile Mpisane of beating him up. It is alleged that this happened when the mother and son duo tried to force their way to the VIP section. An nonsense security guard, Gosinati Banjwa, told them he would not allow them entry since they did not have entry tickets or accreditation to the VIP area used to high-profile personalities and celebs. The 41-year-old bouncer says MaMkhize and her son attacked him for no apparent reason and he ended up falling on the floor. According to Gosinati, Andile and his mom, along with other members of Royal AM, pushed him, attacked him and insulted him after he asked for accreditation. Talking to Zimoja, Gosinati said, "I got attacked for doing my job. Andile and his mother kept asking me if I knew who they were and threatened to get me arrested. They assaulted me and people were scared to intervene because MaMkhize is known by high-profile people." Gosinati says MaMkhize was already pissed off because of how the match went by the time she got to the VIP lounge. "I was aware of the altercation she had with Amazulu bosses, but I was not expecting them to attack me, especially when I asked nicely for their accreditation. There was no need for her to attack and insult me." After being assaulted, the security guard needed medical attention at the stadium. For a week, his face has been swollen and he could not eat. The following day, I went on to open a case of assault. I am still waiting for my case number, but yesterday I got a call from an investigator asking some questions. Gosinati says he is intending to sue MaMkhize crew because they had no right to do what they did. "I am hustling for my family just like she works for hers." The part that caught my attention on this statement from Gosinati when he said MaMkhize and Andile asked him if they know who they are, trying to intimidate him, which brings us to our next story of Sithelo Shozi. Last year, Sithelo claimed Andile beat her up and they had voice recordings of a man who sounded like a baby daddy threatening her. Sithelo and Andile have been going back and forth. Sithelo Shozi deactivated a social media account. It was reported that she was fighting to get access to her child that MaMkhize and Andile were denying her access to. Sithelo is back on social media once again because she said she cannot afford to be away from social media because of the kind of work that she does. But anyway, she's back, being shadier than ever. The social allied took a jab at Andile and Tamia Mpisane. One of the Twitter users took to Twitter and said, "Bring back arranged marriages." The tweet suggested that arranged marriages should be brought back, implying that people choosing their spouses nowadays doesn't work. Disagreeing that arranged marriages are still practiced, Sithelo tweeted that some families still pick their children's partners. The post left tweets and some of the social media users convinced that the post was a jab at MaMkhize's son Andile, whom Sithelo Shozi dated and has 2 children with. The shade didn't go unnoticed by users who quickly welcomed her back to social media. South Africa were left absolutely shaken when Andile Mpisane suddenly got married to Tamia Mpisane just months after buying his then girlfriend Sithelo Shozi, who had just given birth to their second baby, a BMW. The marriage came as a shock to Andile's sister, who later confessed to not knowing that he was getting married. But going back to the tweet of "bring back arranged marriages" and Sithelo Shozi responding to this person and telling them that arranged marriages are still there till today. Her many friends wasted no time to the comment section. Other people, they went on to welcome her back and say welcome back. But one person, however, remarked that the influence needs to heal and move on. You need to heal and move on. Ngati udinga a therapist. They will put money on your head, Chomi. Don't do this. You have always been weird, Wena. They should arrange one for you as well. But you know, whatever that Sithelo Shozi will say, it will trend. No matter how small it is, people will always take it the way they want to take it, and it's always connected to Andile and Tamia Mpisane. Moving on to our third story, I am grateful to be alive. Vusi was involved in an accident and he is grateful to be alive. He has just delivered a heated performance at Somizi Mhlongo's Golden Jubilee event in Sun City and was making his way to another event in the Val. and songwriter Vusi, a friend and 2 bodyguards were on the road driving back from Northwest when they had a car accident with a police van around 10:15 in the evening. According to a witness who attended to the scene to help, a police van made a U-turn on the highway by the curve, causing a crash to happen, he says. Vusi's Land Rover is a complete off. I am not sure about the police van. Luckily, everyone is okay. The police officer had to be rushed to the hospital and the bodyguard's eye was badly hurt. Vusi and the other have 2 minor injuries on the bodies, scratches and bump on the leg, which they had checked out by the paramedics who arrived on the scene. Here is what Vusi had to say.
So as some of you guys may know, I was involved in a car accident as well last night. So what happened was, went to Pretoria for a gig, and then from Pretoria, went to Sun City. We were celebrating Somi's 50th birthday in Sun City. And from there, I was meant to be going to another gig, Eval. You know, when I left my friends at Sun City, at no point was I thinking that it could be the last time that I see them. At no point was I thinking of that. And then this accident happened on the way. And you know, this got me thinking, because it got me thinking, man. Life is too short, guys. Life is too short. So the people that you say you love, don't take them for granted. Okay? Whatever second, minute that you spend with them, make sure that they know exactly how you feel about them. Be vocal about your feelings, because you don't know what's going to happen a second from now. Now, I'm not trying to preach, but I'm being real. I'm being realistic, and especially coming from what just happened as well. That was a serious accident, okay? And by the grace of God, once again, myself and my bodyguards, sonke siright, siyambulela uThixo for loo nto leyo. But man, just love and live, you know. Hey, love and live, you know, because once again, you don't know what's going to happen ngomso, or even a minute from now. So I thought, let me just share this with you guys. Please be safe out there. Be safe. Love and live.
We are just glad that he is doing well. But moving right along to our last story, Shongwe's death linked to drug overdose. New details have emerged in the death of TV and radio personality Shongwe. The Metro FM presenter died in her Johannesburg home on the 8th of November 2022. She was 35 years old. Shongwe is suspected to have died from a drug overdose. This comes after drugs were found at her apartment in Waterfall. According to Sandoval, the investigators who were probing her death have ruled out foul play. The police are now investigating possible drug overdose and are currently waiting for the toxicologist's report to determine her cause of death. We suspect a drug overdose because we have found drugs in her bedroom when we were combing the house for possible leads to her death, says the detective. Initially, foul play had been suspected to have caused her sudden untimely death. Her lifeless body was found lying face down in a prostrate position in her bedroom. Her family and complex security guards had to remove her bedroom window to gain access after she didn't respond. Meanwhile, further investigations are currently underway to determine the cause of her death. The police have since requested CCTV footage to see the last person who entered the house before her death, as they suspect someone could have killed her and left the drugs as a cover-up. We are doing so because it is also possible that someone might have killed her and left drugs there to cover up their evil deeds. But all that will be determined by a preliminary autopsy report, which we will get in 2 weeks' time, said a detective.
Yes.
That's all that we have for you guys for today. Please do not forget to leave a comment, like this video. It helps us a lot as a channel. And please do not forget to comment, like, share, subscribe to our channel if you haven't subscribed. Until the next time, we'll see you guys on our next upload. Peace.